Yep.
Yes. So. Welcome to Feed and Brah with Zack and Hewy. We're fucking back on the airwaves, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the stew. Should we? I'll straighten up the camera a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the YouTube boys. We got boys on YouTube now.
Yes. A rare breed.
So I'm trying to, because I go through phases, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
mate.
trying to stay consistent on the YouTube uploads because people have told me that they appreciate.
Well, you better listen then, and you better watch.
Yeah.
You better be soaking up all the pleasures.
Well, it's been great from the past few weeks. We've been at a different spot every week.
Yeah, keeps them on their toes.
Yeah.
Can't lock in.
They probably can't remember us at the fucking studio.
Can't keep track of us. Yeah, we've been a bit slack with the studio, but conflicting schedules and whatnot.
But we get them in.
We get them in.
We get the fucking podcast in. We're back at Studio Z.
Studio ZD.
Absolutely. I've had to change all the taps back.
Yes.
To regular water.
Yes. You got a housemate.
Yes, it's no longer a full ZD bachelor pad anymore.
Can't do what you want around here anymore, mate.
I've had to put my clothes on.
Oh, that's always a brutal blow. Talia once gave me a lecture that I have to wear clothes more.
Really?
When we had a housemate. I wasn't naked.
Right.
She's like, you have a propensity to walk around in your underpants. And
and you had a housemate?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I do it with Sam all the time.
Yeah.
And that's allowed.
Yeah, well, that might have been why she was upset.
That's true.
Stirring up Taunton too much.
Yeah, you do.
He was getting a bit
foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
He'd try and pull my shirt off and stuff. Wearing clothes. Come on, mate.
Pay rent.
Come on. You've changed, man. This chick's ruining you. She's making you try and fucking walk around in clothes.
Yeah.
Actually, we were just thinking of what we could talk about. I got an Uber here, mate, and my boy, he was on a loud call when I got in.
What was he saying?
Brother, keep that on. Oh, look, I can't pick it up.
Yeah.
You know, not my language, not my business.
Yeah, right.
But it's fucking awesome, eh? Like, it must be so sick to be that tight with your boys.
Oh,
like
yeah.
They're on the phone.
Call constantly.
They're on the call constantly. Maybe they're recording a pod.
That would be sick.
That would be sick.
I
Just
mean, it's
Uber
a big
drivers
market.
podding.
Yeah. And because there'd be a lot of guys over there in the subcontinent that are like itching to get over and drive a bit of Uber, and they'll be like you know how we listen to like famous comedians podcasts. It might be like that.
Shit.
You know, like,
that's pretty cool.
This is the life that we can.
And you get to hear little snippets of, you know, what the boys are talking about in Urdu, but then you get their passengers in the back.
Yeah.
All the time being like, "Oh yeah, you're good, man."
Yeah.
And then you get to hear snippets of like Australian women being like, "Put your music on," and stuff like that. You know, you get to hear that sort of.
Yeah. I mean, that'll get the boys rolled up over there.
That would be good. Yeah. you could get snippets of gossip from Ubers. You know.
Yeah.
Often you don't realize. You know, sometimes people when they're drunk, you know, you get an Uber and you sort of forget there's a human being driving you.
Yeah,
you know, you can be saying some really heinous stuff about people you know, and you forget there could be a little bird listening in,
a little brown bird up the front, hey?
Yeah, that would be my version.
I would love to be able to just speak another language, just so I could talk shit to my mates on the phone in front of people, and I'm very self-conscious on the phone.
Yeah,
I don't like people listening to my conversations.
No.
If I was speaking,
not an issue these boys have.
No, I don't like when they get self-conscious about it.
No.
They start whispering and stuff.
Down, I go, brother.
Don't worry about
Crack
it, mate.
that up.
I can't understand a fucking word you're saying, brother. You say whatever you want.
Talking to the wife, but often the boys.
But do you reckon?
Well, the voice was on loudspeaker. So I was
really?
Pumping. Yeah, I was getting both ends.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's all right. Well, that would have been nice had you understood it. You could have.
Yeah, I could have chipped in.
Yeah, you could have. Well, you've got such a great in with the Uber drivers because you know cricket. That's such a fucking great middle ground.
That's great, man.
With an Indian bloke or any bloke from the subcontinent.
Yeah.
You know?
If you can bring up 4 or 5 players in the current team from Sri Lanka, Pakistan, India. You know,
you've made a friend for life.
There you go. Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. The fucking Uber situation in Noosa has a lot to be desired.
Yeah, they don't love them in those coastal towns.
It's fucked up, man. It's bullshit. You have to like, and I mean, the reason I thought of it is because if I had like a middle ground to befriend, you had to befriend one. I had a few mates befriended like a certain cab driver or whatever. And then you just call that poor cunt up at 4 in the morning and be like, Can you drive us 3 kilometres?
Far out. yeah, it's crazy. The margins can't be good for him, eh?
Just pull this poor cunt out of bed.
And no middle ground as well, I bet. It's either like, can you drive me from the fucking Hastings Street up the road?
Yeah.
Or it's like, oh, hey, mate, any chance of going to fucking Caboolture?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, come on.
Well, that's the crapshoot for them.
Yeah.
You know, when I got there, my mate I was going to my mate's place to pick up his car, and he lives like really close to the airport, and the Ubers just wouldn't accept the ride. So then we got in a cabbie, and he immediately was like, "Oh, thanks, boys." He was fucking around. I was like, "Yeah, sorry, mate, but I'm not fucking walking all the way over there." It was like a 2-minute drive.
Mate, it's a big swing for him, you know?
Yeah.
To get in the muck of the airport.
100%. That's the risk they take, fucking lingering around the airport, you know? I got fucked the other week, actually. I got home from wherever I was out and about. I was flying around, jet setting, and I was going to get an Uber, as I usually do. I'm going back to Skybus, but this day I was going to get an Uber, and then a bloke just hit me up, and she like, "Do you want a cab?" I was like, "Yeah, fuck it. I couldn't be fucked thinking about this anymore." And then it cost me like twice as much to get home.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Just sitting there the whole time. The whole time I was sitting in his
when you watch
car.
it tick along, you're like, oh my God.
Well, I couldn't see the ticker, and he was being too nice. The car was real flash. He's had all this shit on offer. I'm like, this cunt is about to fuck me. And he's like just being like super nice because he knew what he was doing, you know? Fucking dog.
Yeah, I think I've had one of those. I remember sometimes I remember just flashbacks of like something crazy confident I'd done, and I'm like, and I don't look back on it fondly.
Yeah, right.
I one time, this is like pre-Ubers and shit. When I first moved down to Melbourne. Taxi days. I one time just got out at Melbourne Airport, and it's like in the cab rank. There's just some businessman in front of me. I'm like, "Oh, you going to the city, mate?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, can I jump in?" He's like, "Oh, all right."
That's it. You shouldn't feel
yeah, it was great.
Fucking awesome.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh," he's like St Kilda Road, and I'm like, "Yeah, great, that works for me."
Yeah, just get out. You're already going this way anyway.
Holden Court, yarning with both of them. This bloke's like, "Oh," and I was like, I'll give you some cash, mate. He's like, "Oh, I mean, it's a cab charge anyway, mate. It's work. It was work." Man. It's so fucking funny.
So you got a free ride.
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel any shame looking back at that, man. That's man. Fucking.
Sometimes you're just struck with this, like, it's like when I was a kid as well. I just would always go in and like just play beach cricket with just people that are, 19, 20, and I'm like 12.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, my bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. I just play for like an hour with
Man,
them.
I reckon you should bring a bit of this
bring some of this. Yeah, I probably would have got further in my career if I
actually
used some of this occasional thing to push for my own stuff. Rather than I've burnt them playing beach cricket at Byron Bay and getting one free cab once.
Yeah.
I need to bring that hustle mentality down to the working dog offices. Tim Hewitt, how are you? Yeah, I'll get in there, mate. Have a look around.
Yeah.
It'd be good. Yeah, it'd be good if like TV was. I mean, it kind of is like that, I guess. But it's like parents. They're like, you just go down, show them your resume.
Yeah.
Shake their hand.
Yeah. Give them a firm handshake. Look them in the eye.
Yeah.
That doesn't work, man. You need to know the cunts.
Well, we've been challenging each other to do Instagram stuff. That would be pretty funny. It's like, all right, this week I dare you to walk down to the ABC. Just shake people's hands in the front. Man, what do you work on, mate?
Fuck, that wouldn't be bad. I mean, what do we got to lose?
Yeah, the security at the ABC might be a bit etched.
Barge in there, go, where's Costa?
Yeah.
I think he was an SBS guy.
Yeah. Oh, he's in there on the gardening. That would be good for you.
I met him.
Have you?
Oh, yeah, I met him at Splendor.
Is he one of the... in the biz, would he be one of the guys?
Yeah, he's one of the... Yeah,
all your bosses and stuff. They're always like, fuck, do you see the latest Costa?
Yeah, everyone keeps up on what Costa's doing, man. He's been an absolute beacon in the gardening community.
There's like a garden pod version of that. Like, who you guys? You're like, I got, Don Burke before we knew.
Yeah, Don Burke's the Cosby of gardening.
Yeah. Instead of separate the artist from the art, the art from the artist, it's separate the arborist from the the rape. Separate the arbory from the art.
He was probably he's got to be the hardest cancellation.
He's one that really stuck, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
most egregious. He was a monster.
Yeah, he was really evil, I think.
That kind of like made me rethink humanity a little bit, because like, well, maybe just the entertainment industry in this country, because like he was like a Rolf Harris type, I guess. He presented as like the friendly, it's Burke's backyard.
It is pretty wild.
Just like not only like a fucking rapist, but like a sadistic, fucked up.
Fuck, it's pretty gnarly.
It's like, those stories were fucking real gnarly.
Yeah, and it is fucking. I mean, it's all really bad, but it's fucking. It's like even the gardening guy has this ball.
yeah.
I can make him do whatever I want. The fucking garden guy.
Yeah.
Come on, it's like Weinstein. You're like, well, the guy's making, he's got the power to put you in huge movies.
Oh yeah, he was making and breaking like $100 million careers.
Yeah. Well, it's like Don's gonna hold it over you that he's like, I'll fuck up your agapanthus. Jesus Christ. Really?
Yeah.
Nightmarish stuff.
Yeah. If you don't root me, I'm gonna make your garden look terrible at 7:30 on a Thursday night.
Yeah. This ain't gonna be the fucking renovation your kids are you're gonna want to come back to. Fuck, they loved those shows. They were like Backyard Blitz and all that shit.
Yeah, they were great. I guess they've evolved into they just get the people to do it now.
Yeah. Jamie Jury and Scotty were sick of having to put in any work.
Yeah,
I love when people be like, "Do you know they actually have builders and stuff do it?"
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. They don't actually, it's like they actually have it done. It would always be like they're hosing down as the family's like coming around the corner.
Yeah.
It's like, it's actually kind of bullshit. It's like even at 12, you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
That'd be a great one where you make them actually fucking do it.
Yeah.
Every part of the work. Just get like a 25-year-old couple just doing live electrical work.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. Yeah. I was meaning for Backyard Blitz, but yeah, I'm sure on the block they have.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, it'd be crazy. Yeah. What, you fucking buying $1 million?
Well, to get on the show, you have to go get your plumber's license.
Yeah, making him do the plumbing. Yeah. But it's like, we're two sassy sisters. All right, they're gonna have a go at fucking plumbing an entire house now. It's like,
just have a.
Can't wait to live here.
That's the fun of the show.
Yeah,
and then at the end you go through and test it all.
Yeah, it's like that.
Sinks just back up.
Like the Simpsons when they rebuild Ned's house from love.
Yeah.
That's the electricity room.
I made a joke about that the other day actually at Voltaire.
Yeah.
When you have the toilets at Voltaire, you got those stairs and it's just like crammed like a fucking 2 or 3 toilets like up in the corner. You go up the stairs and the ceiling gets low and everything's like cramped in. It's exactly like that fucking Simpsons episode. I mean, it's so sick.
He's taking a big swing and I got to respect him for it, but yeah.
Well, absolutely. We used to have to go walk through the fucking tattoo parlor downstairs to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
And they were like, we need to close this place. We can't.
Yeah.
But no worries for old Lindsay. Go down to Club Voltaire in North Melbourne if you're in the area. Go support.
It's fucking awesome.
He's a good old chill.
Salt of the earth. That's
he's sick. That's a good.
Keeps Melbourne open mic comedy running.
He's a type of fellow like in general, like friendly old fella that like loves a bit of a racy joke you fuck around with.
Yeah.
And then like he's also like a theatre guy. That's kind of like just chucked on. But
yeah,
he's the classic old fella that like I click with. I got a thing with old fellas because I think I've just spent so much of my time around them. When I see an old fella who gets it, just clicks.
I also like I love a system where the bar is like just what was on special at IGA, and you have this just menagerie of drinks in this fridge.
Yeah, it's so sick seeing him like half an hour before a show walking back from the IGA with an armful of drinks.
What have I got floating around? It's like, oh, how much is the fucking, I don't know, Jim Beam Diet Coke? He's like, I like someone that just vibes a price.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's like, well, for you,
for you, mate.
12. Okay, fine. All good.
I'll give you whatever you want, man.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Those ones, yeah. That'll do.
I think he lives there. He sleeps under the stage.
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
Yeah, he's Phantom of the Opera. Yeah, man. It's beautiful stuff.
Speaking of comedy venues, how was the shows on the weekend, mate? What's going on down at the Cooper's Inn? What's news?
They were good. They were very good. Yeah, a bit of fun. Nothing too crazy.
Nothing wild?
Yeah.
No hens nights?
No, unfortunately. Never any hens nights. Always bucks nights. But no bucks or anything. I'm trying to... yeah, everyone was pretty good. There's 2 fucking good games of AFL on after.
Oh, really?
Both decided by 3 points.
Damn. Is it finals? Are they in the finals?
Yeah, it's finals. And you know, Mocha, you know, he's always got... He sort of became the official GWS supporters pub.
Yeah.
Just because he's like, wow, there's not many of them, but we'll get 20, 30 in.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, masterful stuff.
Cash in.
I mean, and of course, if you're a GWS fan, that's official, and they bleed orange down there.
Orange and brown, orange colours?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Lovely combo.
Beautiful combo. And the Giants were up by 60 points at 3/4 time, or you know, at the start of the third quarter, and they somehow fucking they were 100 to 38, and they lost 105 to 101.
Oh fuck!
And like a last minute, and because I could hear him screaming all game, and then I went down, and it's you know, I guess I'm a Lions fan of all of them, but I'm not. But I was like, fuck, pretty good. Makes it feel pretty fun when you're watching.
Were they playing the Lions?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And when you're watching, AFL is that crazy thing where close games are super fun. Like if you're watching the last half an hour.
Yep.
But you can just feel, it's just crazy momentum sort of AFL games. And it just feels like the other team's in quicksand if one team's just on fire.
Gets a roll on.
And it was you could feel them freaking out.
A few din squeeze in there.
Pretty fucking
Lions
brutal.
fans.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, it's always a bit of pill. But yeah, it's always, you know.
Fucking stupid game anyway,
it is
mate.
funny to go to a pub in your little hat and your all your kit.
Yeah.
It's pretty cute. pretty funny.
Very cute. Well, I'm rocking the Cowboys gear, mate. It's fucking...
Yeah, mate.
All the way, we're doing it.
All the way with the cows.
Fuck those other teams. Fuck Penrith. Fuck Melbourne. Who else is there? Fuck the Sharks.
Yeah.
Well, I hope we fucking smash the Sharks. If there's any Cronulla fans of Feed and Brah, thank you for listening. I appreciate you as a person, but right now it's on site. It's absolutely on site with any Cronulla fans.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good, man.
I'm going to that beach like I'm a fucking Lebanese immigrant in 2003, brother. I'm fucking...
fucking get down there.
I'm going down there to piss a few locals off.
Beat up some lifesavers. Yeah. That was another cherished moment in our country's beautiful history. Fuck. It is sick. It's just let's fucking get into it.
Yeah, I think that's when Australian bogan culture sort of peaked.
Yeah.
And after that, everyone was forced to kind of have a look at the ways people
the Southern Cross was never really looked at the same as a tattoo.
Yeah, no, it ruined the Southern Cross, absolutely. I think after that, everyone sort of had to sit down and be like, what the what are we all about?
Yeah. That was bogan excellence. That's just Sydney people. They're all a bit off, mate.
And that's a great point.
Especially around there in the Shire and all that stuff, mate.
Yeah. Well, they're all rich. Isn't that I thought that was a rich area. So they're all kind of
Well, I guess it is now, you know, like all those areas in Sydney. I think just by the fact of being a Sydney suburb, it all ends up being pretty expensive.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't know all my history. But Yeah.
And you never claim to, mate.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I did watch a good that Batuta series. They did one on the Cronulla riots, their TV show, and it was very good.
I always remember that scene in the Brah Boys when it covered it, and Richie Vass.
Yeah, apparently the Brah Boys sort of simmered it down.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
I think they just went down and fucking punched whoever the fuck was around. They weren't like fair play to them. I don't think they weren't on like they weren't targeting anyone. I think they were just fucking going down. Like my old man says, if you don't do this, I'll come out and I'll start swinging. I think they just came out and started swinging, man.
Yeah, it's just a bit of fun.
Absolutely. Well, Richie Vass, the main guy, they were like, fucking Richie's going down. He fought in the UFC years later.
Really?
Yeah, so I think he was half a weapon.
Gee whiz.
You wouldn't want him coming at you after you've been fucking screaming at a Middle Eastern
The
family.
Brah Boys as a concept was so sick, hey? It's just like, this is a community. Rugby league, like they're all doing the Brah Boy shake and league, surfing.
That was huge.
UFC.
It's like basically the strongest fucking handshake possible, man.
Yeah. That's right. Sick. Yeah. Monkey grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Nothing can tear you apart when you're doing that.
He's his brother's keeper, man. So you want a pretty fucking strong grip if you're keeping your brother, you know.
That being said, if any Brah Boys are listening,
shout out to the Brah Boys.
We'd love to know how it's all going. Come on, the pod.
The Brah Boys 20 years later would be a sick sort of...
If we could have a Brah Boy on.
Yeah, good. We don't want any beef with the Brah Boys.
No, God, no.
Shout out. I'm not coming anywhere near your waves, brother.
No way, man.
Not me.
Locals only.
Yeah.
On the waves. The only waves we want you on is the fucking airwaves, brother.
Yeah, dude. Hell
the fucking the WAV WAV file that we're going to create on our pod together.
Yeah, we are creating huge waves.
Well, speaking of like busted up, leathery, skinny old blokes, which is, you know, sort of very Cronulla. Did you that very much describes this bloke that was sort of just hanging out at the Trump golf course.
I didn't hear it. You just told me about this on the way in. So there was another one tried to have a shot at the big man.
Yeah. So from what I've gathered, I don't know, and it hasn't really blown up because he didn't get a shot off or anything. It's just like the Secret Service went. You know, they're going a few holes in
They've got to be fucking...
It must be so fucking tiring having to be on Trump's Secret Service.
Yeah. Well, they've got to be cagey at the moment, too. They've got to be fucking on edge. Yeah. Like, we can't fuck
really,
up again.
So they really had a little win.
Any shady-looking character in the area, it's getting picked up.
So, again, they're not sending their best. They're not sending the brightest, the sharpest. This guy just had like his... I think he had an AK as well, not even a sniper rifle on a golf course.
He was just going to spray him.
Yeah, just
spray and pray.
The butt of the barrel of the rifle just sticking out of a bush like Mr. Magoo style.
Yeah, that's a good tactic. Yeah, I've seen that before in movies. The gun sticking out of the bush. Yeah,
sort of.
Was it a real bush or was it a bush that was like attached to him and he would like walk around and then like I think it was I think it was a Call of Duty thing where you put the bush on and then you squat and you just look like a bush.
Sick. Yeah, well, that'd be good if like he had a ghillie suit, but it was like a golf version, and so it's like him as like a sand trap. Green. It's like a sand trap. He's got a little flag sticking out of his head.
Was he? Because if it was in Florida, he might have just been a.
Well, that's what everyone's saying. It's like, well, he didn't get a shot off. He didn't. It's like, you know, but he had like fucking like body armor and he had a little setup ready to go.
Right. Well, so the picture I saw, he had. I mean, I guess his leathery skin could be considered a form of armor.
Sort of like a lizard. Their scales. And stuff
like an armadillo or something.
Yeah. So to run you sort of by a visual of this bloke, you know, you'd say 50s, 60s. That mopped sort of sandy mess hair.
Yeah, it's gone to grey a bit.
Yeah. Weird, like sad, like super skinny, and somehow they've like got his shirt half off, so it's a great look for the guy.
Yeah.
So just like
he had the pot belly too, like that's like, the old sort of skinny
but like
guy
you can
pot
see
belly.
you can see his ribs, and then this weird little paunch, like it's
like
a
little paunch.
That's
like
the
tire.
definition of like a skinny fat, as they say. But he looks like a rake, and he looks like he should be, you know, at a surf club. whistle.
Yeah. He should be just standing out, like, either at the surf club or he's just like standing by the showers at the beach.
Yeah.
Sort of hanging out.
It's like, did you get it? Were you on the beach? Yeah. Are you having a shower? You go, mate.
That's just where that's just where they like to hang out.
Good spot.
Top spot.
See everything that's going on.
Yeah, that's like pervert heaven, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess like if you're a true pervert, you should just move to a beach place.
It's always at the beach car park.
Yeah, just hanging around. Like,
just perpetually in a state of, you know when like you got your towel but you're trying to take your jocks off. You're like perpetually in a state of kind of having your dick out but being like, oh.
Yeah. The towel provides plausible deniability.
It really is the sort of, you know, the veil is very thin around those areas as to like what's acceptable in society. Like you take any of that sort of beach behavior just to, you know, dare I say 200 meters in any other direction. It's like, get it.
Yeah,
lock
them
up.
Jail.
Yeah.
It needs to be coastal.
It is. It needs to be coastal.
Yeah, you need to be able to smell the salt.
Oh shit! Oh,
if you can smell the salt, you can get away with a lot more than you could, you know, 4 kilometers inland.
You go 4 kilometers and you see a bloke near his car. He's wet.
Yeah.
Thong, like there's always like this like comical thong slapping you can hear on the, you know, it's like.
Yeah.
And it's like and they're like, you're wiggling around, you know, and it's not going to hold up in court like, oh, Your Honour, I was just, what? What do you mean? I'm getting changed, mate, at the car.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I guess maybe that might be like a maritime law thing.
That's true.
If the salt's in the air, you can get changed behind your tail.
Yeah,
it's so
like
thread worn.
International waters stuff.
Yeah.
But there's you know, there's beach car park law.
Yeah, it's covered by maritime.
That would be cool. That you're a lawyer, but you specialize in beach car park law.
Yeah.
It's like, no, Your Honour.
All your cases are perverts and guys punching on for cutting in on each other's waves.
Yeah, and it's like, Your Honour, my client was simply checking the validity of the tires on every car in the car park. It's like a guy like checking if anyone's left their keys on, you know, the back left tire.
Yeah.
Which is a crazy move that people do.
Yeah.
Just like,
I guess it's too well known now.
Yeah. But yeah. He was not in the vehicle, Your Honour.
Yeah.
How can we disprove or prove what intent was with the man? He's merely checking if them Michelin tires were up to code, sir. Leave a note.
Yeah, he's like guardian angel.
Yeah, he's just a good guy.
I found your keys.
Yeah, just peering in just to check if there are any, you know, Dolce & Gabbana sunnies just sitting on a fucking...
Any bikinis to sniff.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys often have like a great rig. Like I guess there might be a certain point you can reach where like you have so much exposure to the sun that you like transcend skin cancer. I'm sure there's like a certain shade of it's not really brown, it's like maroon that you can reach.
Well, it's like I'd answer that by asking another question.
Shoot. Do
cows get skin cancer? Because they fucking look like fucking pure leather, brother.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You know how to
the cells are like they're so like calcified and solidified that the cancer doesn't even get a shot.
Yeah. And it's like it's probably just a smorgasbord for cancer that it's almost like a bed of nails situation. Yeah. Like the cancer doesn't know what to lock onto. It's like we got all the skin and then we got, you know, decades of Winnie Reds and bongs inside. Yeah, and, you know, all the rest of it.
I haven't had a drink of water in 35 years.
It's awesome that those guys are like, mate, you got to look into sunscreen, mate. It's poison.
Oh, that's a poison, fucking awesome kind of person. Is the sunscreen is poison?
Yeah. So the drum shooter is all of these things, by the way.
Yeah.
It's poison. Well, he kind of is because I think he's the only guy because everyone's like trying to figure out his politics, and from what people can gather is he's like one of the rare breeds where he's like super pro Ukraine and also believes like COVID was built in a lab. Like, that's a pretty. That's pretty. Usually they're very like pro Russia or you know. It's an awesome mix. There was some tweet where he was saying like, Bono, please, I've written a song. We need to stop this Ukraine war together. So it's fucking awesome. And he was telling Sean Penn to come with him and buy MiGs for Ukraine.
What's a MiG?
Like a old Russian fighter jet.
Oh, right. Yeah, they could use a few of those.
So Sean Penn should have, really jumped on board that.
Well, yeah, I'm starting to think it's Sean Penn and Bono's fault.
Mate, not the first time those blokes
fucked up.
They got a lot to answer for.
Absolutely.
So another exciting but just just like a Florida guys like that, they are they're so spiritually Queenslandish as well,
Yeah, it's like 100%. It's like if you just fucking turbocharged Queensland and put like a few more million.
Well, it's like if you let more Queenslanders have guns.
Yeah,
North Queensland, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they have guns
they
too,
have plenty, but
not
as many.
Yeah, less restrictions.
Yeah,
and more fan boats.
Yeah, I guess there's not a lot of bayous on the. There's not like a lot of wetlands where you could fucking open up an airboat. As much. Unfortunately, I'd love to have a fucking fan boat.
Yeah,
imagine that growing up.
I think I've talked about it on this, but on the street there was one guy with a hovercraft. Yeah, but that burned through the beautiful Thornside mangroves and wetlands. Yeah. But one of those things where it's like I think I saw it going once. Yeah. And the rest of the time was just sort of on his yard.
Like, 100%.
Not bad, eh? It looks fucking shit. Like, who knows?
My dad's mate had one when I was a kid. I think I went on it once.
It's like, I imagine they're quite difficult to upkeep.
Yeah.
Probably always a few problems with the fan. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking blow a blade on one of those fans. You have to go down from Florida.
Go down to Beacon. Beacon lighting and fans. G'day, mate.
You got anything that'll fit this?
Yeah. Now, speaking of funny, exciting places, we did do a shout out to anyone. Send us a message if you're listening from any, fun parts of the world. And we did get one, which was really nice. We got this from Simon. He said, "Us cunts reporting in from Fort McMurray, Alberta, Canada. Love the show. Gets me through the long days up here in the oil fields. Wife and I are coming to Melbourne in November to visit family. Hope I can catch up with you lads at the Coopers."
I love that we got an oil man listening.
We got an oil man. Thank you.
That's sick.
Thank you.
Sucking the blood out of the fucking balls of Canada.
Thank you, Simon.
That's a hard-working motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, that's a guy. He's out there.
Often you'll see like videos. It's like name a harder job than this, and it's like a guy shirtless, like mucking around on like an oil thing.
Yeah, those guys. I'm imagining that's what he's got.
And it's like, podcasting with Zack each week.
Yeah.
That's tougher, man.
I mean, we're
funny guys each week.
We're both like working class for sure.
Oh, yeah.
We're in the same.
Well, we're both using our hands. We're holding this mic.
Yeah, 100%.
And we're looking for fucking gold, let me tell you, brother.
Yeah, we're constantly...
Sometimes you're panning and nothing precious is coming up. But that's very exciting.
Yeah, I'm imagining this guy just like shirtless. He's jacked as shit. I love his this might be a fucking Russian bot. This guy's got. He might have created this fucking account just to message us. He's got 3 followers, 0 posts, and there's no picture. It's just like the standard sort of.
Fort McMurray looks beautiful from these photos.
Where is it?
Wow.
But I imagine this guy, he's enormous. He's got like fucking 23-inch biceps.
Yeah.
He's just shirtless in the Alberta sun. He's got fucking feet and bro just cranked over the speaker. And all the Canucks up there, they have no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
You've got to listen to these guys, eh? These guys are so funny. I can't. I've never really been able to do Canadian. Can you do much?
Car.
Sleeping
in a fucking car, Julian.
Yeah. I never know what they're talking about. Sorry, man. I'm just scared. I'm thinking of this big, beautiful oil man.
I know. I don't want to fucking scare off our oilman.
Alberta. Canada's one of those ones where, you sort of I can never really get a lock on it all. But they are funny, like names like Winnipeg and Calgary and Saskatchewan.
Yeah. Nunavut.
Yeah.
He's kind of fucking up there, this bloke. This is the middle of nowhere, bro.
He's deep in it, brother.
Fort McMurray.
Fuck it, Canada is fucking huge, isn't it?
Yeah, half of it's frozen though, so no one really cares, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of like us with desert in the middle.
Yeah,
I suppose.
Fucking drill whatever you want out of there, man. No one's watching.
Drill. Okay.
You could be fucking old.
Yeah, we're not checking up on you, brother. Don't you worry about that. Go for it. It's not like us in Australia have anything on you. Not like we can talk. We're not perfect.
No, we love.
Hey man, nobody's perfect, brother. But that's sick. We'd love to have you at the Coopers Inn. I tell you what, it would be worth the fucking 1 day full travel to get to the Coopers Inn, let me tell you. Looking at flights. Yep, it would be in the air for about 1 day and 2 hours, it's saying here, so well worth it.
That's fuck all.
That's, yeah, it's fine.
In an airplane, it's nothing.
Nothing, mate.
Got a nice seat.
Yeah, so that would be really exciting for us. We'd absolutely love that.
Is he a Canadian person, or he might be? Because I'm from what I can tell, half of Canada is Australians.
That's true. In my mind, I like to think he's Canadian. He's got Australian family.
I'm just picturing like a Ricky or a Julian type character with that, like the real good accent.
Yeah.
Or he's got a drink in his hand.
Yeah. Or,
getting his life together, smoking dope, growing dope again.
Yeah, sick. Yeah. I haven't seen heaps of Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, man.
You love it, eh?
Oh, it's the best show ever. It's amazing. I just started... Me and my mate were speaking about it on the weekend, and I was like, fuck it, I'm starting again, putting it back on. It's the best show ever. It's so fucking funny. Yeah. That's it.
What about like, fuck, I wish I could do Canadian better, because it'd be sick if like this guy was like an actual, like he's like an oil baron.
Yeah, that was my first
if he's
thought.
like the head, he's the head of the oil.
Yeah, I'm thinking like a There Will Be Blood kind of style.
So I'm an oil manny. This is my son. He's a real hoot. I drink your milkshake. I drink it up.
Check it out.
Check.
But yeah, if there's anyone else that can beat, that's a fucking
he's
bar.
Deep in there as well.
The first guy to reach out is from some buttfuck town in Alberta. If you're from like a stranger, more remote place than that, let us know.
Now we've got a grand entrance on the pod. If you're listening on video, Zack has a new housemate. This is Juno. He's paying the rent.
This bloke,
big white cat, and he's beautiful.
He's a real
tank.
He wants to be a celeb.
Yeah, mate.
He can't get. He sees the camera and he jumps up.
Yeah,
has to be the star.
Has to be the star. He's very sweet. It's good, mate. You got some little pets now. Got little friends now. That's good.
Yeah, no, it's great.
2 cat guys on the pod now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're loaning basically.
Yeah,
you got the perfect situation. You get to play with them and technically no responsibility. Really.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Unless I'm directly responsible for.
Yeah.
Anything that happens.
Yeah. That's true. So some responsibility. No, it's very fun. Yeah, exciting. So thank you very much, Simon, for reaching out, and anyone else, let us know if you can.
I don't think anyone would be able to beat that.
That's true.
It'd be a challenge.
Well, if we could, geographically, that's very far away. I wonder, but spiritually, Canadian, sort of similar to Australia.
Yeah.
If we, you'd want to see sort of how spiritually different we could find.
Yeah, true. Yeah. If we've connected with some like a
shaman in Peru.
Yeah, like a Kyrgyzstani tribesman or something.
Yeah.
He's found he's found iTunes.
Yeah. It's like those videos where they show like Afghanistan villages, like American foods and American videos and stuff, and they're like, not good.
Oh, yeah. Where it's like tribesmen react.
Yeah, tribesmen react.
Yeah.
If we could get Feed and Brah on some tribesmen react style content,
that would be great. I think
really
they're
good.
bullshit, those things. All they just get like old people from a village, and it's like tribesmen. It's like, I think it's just an old fucking Indian dude.
like rocking up in tracksuits. They're like, we got wardrobe for you.
Get them in the wardrobe.
Okay, we're gonna need you to.
They're good, those videos though. You see them, they show them like a fucking heavy metal song, and they have no idea what the fuck they're listening to, but they understand, like they feel the spirit of it. And they're like, this is sick. They're like, it sounds awful, but I get it.
Yeah. So that's sort of the
feeling
we have to Americans that have come here.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's sick.
How did you did your horny video?
Yes.
Yes. Your alpha wolf.
It went well. I didn't get any DMs horny, that's for sure. I got a few people pretty mad at me.
Oh, because how many people thought that you were doing it in earnest?
Oh, I think it was. Not subtle enough for anyone to.
To not get it. I think the dam's starting to break. Like, I think there is a lot of. So half the ones you see now will be satire.
Yeah. I think
even the guys that are doing it for real, it's half.
Yeah. I think mine didn't get into the general algorithm, you know?
Yeah.
I was mostly still... And then you post that and you're sort of laughing, and you're like, you sort of forget how many, like, family and friends you have.
Yeah.
That aren't in comedy.
I think this cunt's fucking retarded.
Does he think this is, like, funny, or... you know, it's...
Yeah. No, you can't think about those people, man. Fuck it, it's not for them, you know?
Yeah.
They'll still love
any
you.
Any of the aunties just... love it or fuck off. Or unfollow.
Yeah. Do a big, like, reaction video.
Yeah.
If you don't like this, Auntie Marie, then fuck you.
Don't tell Mum about it. Okay? I know you're always fucking telling him about it.
Keeping your eye on little Timmy. Don't you fucking worry about me.
Yeah. I think if you have. Not with that video, but back in the day. Taking some big leaps from some content I've done. Anyway.
Should we keep trying to, like, up the ante?
Yeah, true.
What's the next? We need a new style of video, though. Maybe we need to wait a little while and see what develops in the darkness of the world of social media.
Should try some dance ones next. Really bad dancing.
Yeah. That's going to be fucking
doctor,
tough.
Emergency. Whatever those ones are. That will involve some actual work on our end.
Yeah,
it's quite easy to put a song on and look fuck to the camera and be like, just gesture.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm ready to choreograph.
Yeah.
All right, let's play a video from the DMs.
Oh yeah.
Biblical marriage that you find serves your wife. Sometimes I look at the opposite. So what's the devil trying to do? The devil's trying to tear down marriages and divide the household. So we got to do the opposite of the devil, which is always what God wants. And we have to build up and exalt our marriages. Exalt your wife. Speak highly of her behind her back. When you're in the home, ask her everything. Encourage her. A husband's words into his wife is so encouraging. When you talk about a man of a family, the Bible says, love your wife as Christ loves his church. What did Christ do for his church? He laid down his life for his church. The man doesn't order his wife around, do this and that. No, the man serves his wife. Right? He leads his wife.
Cock.
That's such a different narrative to today, man. What do you preach?
I have to admit that was a lot more wholesome than you often see those like church guys about wives.
Yeah, no, he did make a lot of sense, especially to an Australian audience where like the status quo is like fuck my bitch wife.
Yeah. That was very wholesome.
Man, God's having to come up. Jesus is like
in our algorithm, yeah.
Blokes are loving Jesus.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting back to the church.
Yeah.
Trad values,
yeah.
Maybe we have swayed.
Yeah. Maybe we've got to come to the light.
Maybe we've become a Christian. Cash in.
Christian
become a Christian pod.
Yeah. Feed and Brah actually is a reference to the story where he had one loaf of bread and one fish.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he turned it into, fucking
and then
big
God
piss
said,
up and 1,000 loaves for the boys and shit.
Yeah, and then God said, "Behind to him, feed them, bro.
Feed them, bro.
Here you go.
Give them what they want."
Yeah, I guess it's nice. I think I've said it before. It would be nice to just have like. I love the guys that like speak about Jesus as if they live next door to him.
Yeah,
like he's just like a real helpful mate.
Yeah,
it'd be sick to have like that level of belief. I don't think I'm like capable of believing that hard, but I fucking wish I was. Just being like, oh, it's all good. Jesus has got me.
He's sorted. He's sweet. It's chilling, man.
Yeah, I'll get long blonde braids.
Yeah, Timone's looking awesome.
Who cares?
Just a little check-in on Timon Creek, our favourite South African.
Yeah.
He now has like huge like blonde braids.
Yeah, he looks like an elf.
Yeah. And he had a great point in one of his latest videos. He was saying, "Bro, I used to go to church on Sunday, but I'd be partying, doing drugs on Saturday and saying, why isn't that enough? God forgives me.
Yeah.
But I had to give in completely, man. Stop the partying." And now I'm like,
I mean, that'll do it.
Yeah,
that'll fuck. If you're going, like, if you're charging all night, no sleep, and just rolling into church, like, at some point, you're going to be coming down at church. And, like, that's, of course, you're going to be like, oh, this is fucked up. I need to be more wholesome.
Yeah.
I think, that makes a lot of sense, Timon. See,
the
way I avoided that is, I didn't go to church.
Yeah.
Why even bother going if you're going to go there fucking, with your eyes sideways still?
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
But mate, I don't know.
I mean, it's all very powerful, and thank you for that request. Was that Melanie that sent that?
That was one of our cherished female listeners.
Yeah, Melanie sends a lot of great videos in, actually.
Yeah. She's onto it.
Yeah, it is sick. It's beautiful. You were saying, you were telling me about before we were going on, because I was admiring your 4 monitors in the room.
I got 3.
3, sorry. Oh, sorry.
3.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll never lie to you guys on this pod.
Yeah, you're spreading fucking misinformation, man.
You were saying you got your latest monitor from a classic type, which is like an old boy into tech.
Oh yeah, an old tech guy. Yeah, it was like it's a fucking sick monitor. It was really cheap. So I thought, like, absolutely, I'll fucking grab this. And then, I forget where it was, but I drove out there. And, probably a guy in, like, I don't know, because he was, like, very unhealthy, so you never know how old those guys are. Late 40s, 50s kind of guy. And he was obviously, like, first wave kind of computer guy. And he was sick. Like, ran me through everything. Like, I didn't know. It's missing a button. Maybe that's why it was so cheap. And he was like, oh, you just have to get like a pen or a matchstick or something to press the button. But I didn't have I wasn't fucking crazy overweight and had regular fingers, so I could still just press it. Okay. He's like, you need a special tool.
Oh, no. Shit. Yeah, it's like I use this, the same thing, like to scrub my back.
Yeah.
A big long stick or whatever. Oh, yeah.
But that was my first exposure to computers, was an old tech guy, because there was a wave, like the first people to pick it up had to be adults, and obviously, like, I think we were probably the first generation of kids who grew up with the internet and stuff, and we outstripped them very quick, but those old guys sort of like led the charge,
Yeah.
And
just the gorgeous feeling of a floppy disk, and no one had to just looking at a screen that's pretty
they
boring.
knew DOS.
With DOS.
They could do MS-DOS.
Yeah.
My guy was my neighbour, Peter. He's passed away now. He passed away a few years ago. He was like a Vietnam veteran. He was like a hard cunt. He's a really nice bloke, but like the kind of bloke where it's like, I'm not looking up porn on this bloke's computer, because we didn't have the internet or whatever, so I'd go next door and use his computer to go on Neopets or whatever I was doing back then. And I was always tempted by the devil to look at things, but I knew, like, if it was the home computer, as soon as we got one of those, I was fucking going berserk. I didn't give a fuck what my dad thought, but I thought twice before crossing Pete,
Yeah, of course.
Because he would find out too. Like, I was so blasé on the family computer because They didn't know what the fuck to do.
You never forget your sort of first computer room experience.
Yeah.
You know,
well, Pete used to smoke cigarettes in there, so it just smelt like a fucking ashtray.
Going to, one of my cousins, his dad was like, early computer engineer guy. And, God, nothing like that. Going around to the cousins and like playing your first experience of like playing Worms.
Yeah.
Command and Conquer and stuff on one of those big old rigs. You're like, whoa.
Absolutely.
This is
pinball.
Hell.
Fuck, I put some hours into
the pinball, man.
In the pinball.
Yeah.
Unreal. That was probably pinball's last sort of hurrah as a thing.
Playing Minesweeper, having absolutely no idea what it's doing.
Yeah, I still don't know how fucking Minesweeper works. Yeah. Just go in there and just click.
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
Okay. Yeah, sick. Yeah, that was big.
No idea what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, God. We need a return. You see that there's a big return for that. Everyone's trying to sell like those old school keyboards now.
Mechanical keyboards?
Yeah, they're all like...
Well, yeah, you need a mechanical... If you're going to game on PC, you need a mechanical keyboard.
Real?
Yeah, it's just one of the tools that you need.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like, and it's like they look like that, but they still like fucking glow rainbow colors and shit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That is cool. That's a like one little mix where it's like, the gaming community, they can be very anti-LGBT, but they do love the aesthetic of a rainbow flag.
Well, probably that might be why they're so upset with it.
Yeah.
Because they're like, we've been fucking rocking with rainbows forever.
Yeah.
Now the fucking the LGBTQ pluses are coming along.
Just because my fucking computer and keyboard lights up like it doesn't mean I agree with it all.
Yeah.
This is my entire aesthetic of is like, it's like, what's your problem? Yeah, it's like they're infiltrating everything. It's like, man, you'd fucking bought it.
Yeah. If you were that much of a computer nerd, you could probably change it.
Yeah. Just all red or whatever you guys are into.
Yeah. Completely red-pilled mechanical keyboard.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Go full red-pilled. Go all red neon on it.
Absolutely.
It must be tough to get to sleep when you got the whole fucking rig going crazy in your room.
Yeah, big time. Well, some of those rigs are fucking crazy. I think we've definitely touched
discussed
on this before.
rig guys, yeah.
But like, I mean, I guess that's classic nerd because it's computers, but yeah, they'll trick those things out. I reckon like car guys and computer guys could find a lot of common ground when it comes to like intercoolers and radiators and stuff.
Yeah.
They're probably using the same fluid.
True.
They could meet at the fluid aisle.
Fucking imagine popping a fucking nitrous tank on your fucking computer.
Yeah.
I know your RAM. I don't know.
I'm just about to fucking run out of RAM and just hit the NOS. And that does something.
Downloading your fucking,
child pornography.
Yeah.
You're a fucking computer
downloading
freak.
Your fucking, Skyrim fucking 14 hours to download or whatever, and you're like, fucking time to hit the NOS on this bad boy, man.
Yes.
I got a game today.
The graphics card.
Fucking pop that baby in.
Every now and then
you're yelling at teenagers within minutes.
Yeah. You'll be screaming those N-words crystal clear out of your perfect microphone.
Oh yeah.
Every now and then I enter raffles to win like sick gaming setups, but I never win. You'd know about it if I won.
I wouldn't tell you, but there'd be signs. If I won the lottery, I wouldn't say, but there'd be signs.
Yeah, you come in my room's just glowing.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking NASA.
It almost
NASA
does with those two fucking monitors that I've got it,
Man.
and with the laptop next to it.
It's getting there, brother.
Yeah, I feel like I'm fucking in command.
Yeah.
Just fucking controlling.
God, dude.
I don't use it. I really don't, but it looks cool. Like that monitor that you saw on the end there just fucking just sits there, mate.
Yeah. So what? One screen's got like invoices up.
Yeah.
One's got whatever social media, and then one's just funniest Family Guy clips.
Yeah,
constantly.
Basically. Well, I can't do anything without like with a Family Guy mix, without a Family Guy mix sort of playing in the background.
Yeah. compilation of Stewie's funniest moments.
Yeah. I've just got that on loop.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll switch over to it's sort of like a Brian Quagmire sort of compilation.
Oh yeah, man.
Mix.
Yeah.
Sort of the duality of man.
Best videos of Peter in a dress.
And if I need to be G'd up to go do a set or whatever, I'll just watch Peter fight that chicken.
Oh yeah.
See, they've done a really cool thing. They've taken every chicken fight and sort of just put them back to back. So you get the whole narrative of Peter and the chicken.
That's one of the funny. If I'm ever in the rare mood to just put on a Family Guy, bit of Family Guy, late at night, whatever, just while I'm doing some work. If there's an episode with a 10-minute chicken fight, I'm like, awesome. Yeah. This is awesome.
Yeah. Phone goes down.
Fuck. Yeah, I purse my fingers and lock in.
Yeah.
Define locked in. Me watching the Family Guy chicken fights.
Well, the thing is too, it's actually a lot of the moves they use are very real. So it's, you could take that and apply it to your life if you were ever unfortunate enough to get into like a physical altercation with someone. You could sort of take a few of those moves.
That's true.
Both Peter and the chicken use.
That's true. I actually watched sort of an affront to God. They did a Family Guy Simpsons crossover.
Oh, right.
And there's a big chicken style fight between Homer and Peter for some reason.
That's pretty cool.
Really cool.
Well, yeah, Homer's yellow like the chicken.
Yeah.
I guess it kind of works.
Yeah.
That's sick. I've missed that. How did I miss that?
Yeah.
I think I was sort of aware of it, but I never tuned in for the
do
big
yourself
crossover.
A favour, brother.
Yeah, well, fuck, you've given me something to do tonight, mate.
Crazy stuff. So a whole lot of shenanigans go down. Let me tell you.
Loose as a goose.
Yeah. It's kind of...
All right.
It's sort of like when we'd have the mug off guests on. That's what the fans would sort of think of.
Yeah, huge crossover.
Whoa,
yeah, we get Jerry Duggan on.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Absolutely. All right, Hewy, let's fucking park this shit, babe.
Yes.
Thanks for listening, everyone. This has been an absolute fucking great episode.
Another absolute corker in the banks, folks.
Absolutely. What do you got on, mate? What do you got to plug?
Come down to Cooper's this week. Other than that, not too much. Same old. I'll go check out the video that I posted up as payback for Zack's video I made him do.
Yeah. Check it out. Give it a share.
Give it a share. Give us a follow. Follow us on follow us on Insta and all that sort of stuff as well. That all really helps. And give us a like and subscribe.
Get on the YouTubes. We're on the fucking YouTubes
get on
now.
the tube.
I think that's the big thing that you need to have these days is a good YouTube. So go support us on the fucking YouTubes. If you're in some place that you think that we'd find quite interesting, like our mate the Oilman from Alberta, let us know. I've got fuck all going on. It's a bit quiet on the ZD front at the moment. Nothing too exciting to announce. But I'm hoping fucking something will come down the pipeline, mate.
There's always someone coming. Big things coming.
Yeah,
brother.
always some cunt hitting you up to be like, do you want to come do this?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. But we probably should start doing more stuff here in Melbourne. Maybe I'll do a solo show in the next few months here in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Just for fucking something to do.
Yes.
But something to think about. Anyway, thanks for listening, everyone. Until next week.
Keep them up.